Everybody. This is just a concept that I'm going to try to do here real quick before I go to work. I believe I'm not in this part of physics yet. I don't know. I have to take my math placer for my major change. But what I was taught was that if you had an object and you were going to detect its direction or its magnitude of where it was going, something could be done where you could be given, say, a line, and it says that the object is going to have this much forward motion and that it's going to have this much side to side motion, and then this would be its true location. And then what you do is you would get this magnitude here, this vector, which would go off in the direction, and this would be the true vector. My terminology might be a little bit, but basically what you do is you can add vectors on. And now if it was like this would become the true vector and the position. So you would go off of this line here. And so basically what I'm curious about is if you have the Earth and you have a claimed motion that we are going in rotation, and this is the only motion that we can feel according to relativity or measure with any experiment, any optical, any mechanical. We can only detect the supposed rotation of the Earth. However, we are also told that the Earth is orbiting a larger sun, and we'll let this here be the orbit. We're also told that we are orbiting the galaxy, so this will be the larger galactic orbit. And then we are also told that the galaxy itself is in a linear drift because it's going away from, if you have the Big Bang here and everything goes outward in all directions, the galaxy is a clump of atoms that formed together, coalesced, and became the galaxy, and is linearly drifting. So why do these are all claimed to be relative motions? My question is this: if this is absolute, why do these relative motions not add their vectors onto this motion here? And I know that it's said that, like, even just going around the sun is just 1 degree of motion over a day, 300, because it takes 360 days to go around the sun. And then the galactic would be even slower, and the linear is just linear. But these motions, we're talking about measuring with light for optical experiments, which is definitely sensitive enough to be able to determine these. And even I wonder, we could even get rid of these maybe and just consider adding a linear motion to the orbit. We're not actually just orbiting. We are going in like a vortex through an through space. And so these motions, all these changes here would all be, we would measure this stuff. We would measure the difference, but we don't. So if anyone can create a demonstration where we can get these kinds of vectors, compounding vectors, giving us a different than, like, this if this vector here alone was considered the rotation, these other things are influencing and leading to here. So this is the true vector, not just the rotation. So we should have some sort of combined vectors that is not just this rotation, because you are adding an absolute motion claim with relative motion claims. But these are directions. These are in 3D. Anytime we demonstrate it, show it, try to represent it in a model or anything, we are looking at 3D motions. Our universe, our world is 3D. If you want to hypothesize or philosophize about a 4D, you have to show that too. But can we show that this is possible, that we can even recreate something that moves with relative vectors and doesn't compound and add together to give us a new true, one of these true vectors where we're really at? Can anyone, any globe advocate, show this in a recreation, please let me know, because I'm not aware of it. So hope you all are doing fantastic, no matter where you're at, day or nights. The Bible is amazing truth, really, y'all. Yet to be falsified. Prove all things. It even asks you to do so, and it's yet to happen. It's been around for a long time. Still true. Anyway, the Creator loves you. Jesus set the example for us. We have the gospel, the word. If we live like the Bible, sin would be gone. Anyway, it's very important, but really, the Creator loves you. Peace be with you all.